little package. Cut it open so I don't bend all the little tines. As you can see, I got the case done. I kind of skipped a couple video steps here. I went ahead and I put the standoffs for the motherboard in. Got the case painted up. I think it looks alright. Alright. With the I/O panel, wherever you're going to install it, you need to take a look at the motherboard and make sure you know which end's up, which end's down. On this particular one, the audio's at the bottom, which is usually the case, but stranger things have happened. So whenever you're putting this in, you got to be careful. I don't know if you can see about how thin this is, but they're starting to get thinner and thinner as they go. I was originally going to go ahead and get this anodized as well, but problem being it's so thin, by the time we put any abrasion on it to help the stuff stick, it's just going to tear it up and bend the hell out of it. So we're just going to leave it as is. It'll look sharp. So alright, I'm going to go ahead and attempt to pop this in here. Whether or not it'll be successful, I don't know. You'll know when you got it installed correct because it will give kind of a positive click, just like you heard, which is good. It is in. Alright. Go ahead and check the back side. Yep, we are in. Yeah, and if you feel along the back side, you will feel the little lip poking out, and that lets you know that it's in. I'll pick this up. Let's take a look. I/O shield installed. Next step, motherboard. I'm sure you guys remember this one from yesterday. Alright, we put this in. We've made sure that all the motherboard standoffs are exactly where they need to be. Make sure you don't have any extras that are going to poke the back side of the motherboard. That will cause a short. Whenever you install these motherboards, you're going to need to pitch them at a slight angle downward against that I/O shield so it pops the tines out of the way and pops the top tier over the edge. Otherwise, you will run into a problem. Alright, everything looks like it's seated in there real good. Next step is going to be the mounting screws. Alright, and there you have it. Motherboard is installed. Alright, now we're getting ready to install the exhaust fan. The exhaust fan, we're just going to have it pulling air in, pushing air right on out the back. Alright, for cable management purposes, I'm going to keep this pointed downward. And get our That's it in there. Okay. Run my screws in the back. A lot of people have complained about these particular screws. I actually love them. They seat extremely fast. It only takes a couple of turns, and it's a very coarse thread, self-tapping. So that's usually about 2 turns of the screwdriver, and you're golden on these. You can make it a little bit rough if you got a fan that doesn't want to mount quite right, or the holes are a little bit off center, but these are right on, so they're going right in. Okay, and the last one, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to run that one down tight. Crisscross them. Alright, give it a free spin. It's not bumping anything, that's good. Alright, right there, Western Digital 640 gigabyte hard drive. Okay, we're going to go ahead and remove it from the anti-static pouch. Okay, and what I'm doing is I'm actually going to install this hard drive backwards. And this is going to be for cable management purposes. Little tight. Alright. Now we're making progress. Alright, as you can see, we got it slid in. I'm going to go ahead and stand this up. Get my screws set in place. Another note, it's also extremely important. Make sure whenever you put your screws in your hard drive that you're using the right ones, because if you grab too long a screw, you will poke right in the side of it and put pressure on stuff that does not need pressure on it.